I really didn't want to have to make this video, but I'm gonna anyway. Oh God, where do I start? I don't even know how to explain this. Okay. After a storm in Florida, everybody with a minivan and a ladder thinks it's the next gold rush, okay? Let me just lay that right out right now. But you don't expect people that you're supposed to trust and count on to do that kind of stuff to you. Where I live, we were told in a meeting that they were going to be tarping people for free if it was something they could handle, but if it wasn't, then their ace top guy roofer would take a look at it and, you know, go from there. What a lot of people are missing is something called a roof over. It is a membrane system that goes over the metal pans for the roof on mobile homes. And in a lot of cases in my place, people have these roof overs. It helps with wind, all kinds of stuff, you know, and they're not cheap to put on. When they get blown off, what happens is your original roof is still under there, and it's full of holes from screws this long. I'll show you some of them after I picked a number of them up off the ground. So now your roof over is gone. Your original roof is still there, and it's full of holes, and the membrane protecting that stuff is all blown into the wind, and your place starts leaking like a sieve. What is happening where I live is the residents are being told, well, that's too much for the park to tarp, even though there's plenty of places they could attach tarps to and do this. And then their ace crackerjack roofing guy comes in and says, oh, well, it's going to be $1,700 to tarp that, and that's the reduced rate if you give us the job for the new roof. I can't tell you how many of my neighbors have already been told, nope, we can't tarp that for you. Oh, Operation Blue Roof isn't even running this time. Oh, well, that can't be fixed. You're going to need a whole new roof. Do you understand what they're doing to these people? I'm horrified. I'm horrified. And since I don't have my YouTube working and I have no internet in my house, all I can do is post things from my phone to explain this, how these people are being screwed over by the ownership of the place that owns where their home is. And being told lies so that they either cough up an overpriced chunk of money or they hand in the keys and they walk away. The park takes it, gives you a couple grand for your place, maybe not. Maybe they just take it off your hands for nothing for the keys. Then they'll go in and they'll spend the 25 grand and flip your place for 60, 70, whatever they can get for it. And you've walked away with almost nothing because you couldn't afford the repair to keep your something. I want to throw up right now. I want to throw up right now because these are people that you're supposed to be able to trust that are really, and they're being selective. They're doing this with like the nicer places where they think people have the money. You guys, pray for Florida.